It's been a year since we last talked about fixed coins, and for good reason. There are big changes going on, and we're well past the what-if stage when it comes to their place in the US and global money systems. No longer is it just a guess. Other countries are starting to use safe coins because the US government fully supports them. This fact will blow your mind. Only 1.2% of the world's M2 money supply is now stable coins. This is just the start. The biggest bank in the world, JP Morgan, is also getting involved with tokenized accounts, which are kind of like their own stablecoin. The steady coin market has changed so much in just 7 months. And now for another big news. 74.6% of all crypto trades made by institutions are now stablecoins. The amount of USDC went up by a huge 29 times from last year to this year. Bo Hines, the executive director, says that the crypto business could grow to $15–20 trillion if stablecoin laws are passed. Here are some important points. Number of OTC spot trades increased by 121% from one year to the next. Up from 46% in early 2024, stablecoin deals now make up 75% of all trades. That's a huge increase of 154% from one year to the next. It's getting really big for stablecoins, and it's only going to get bigger. If you're interested in crypto, you should keep an eye on this. The reason is that this growth has a big effect on the network that these stablecoins use. It's possible that the value and importance of these coins will rise as more of them are released on these networks. Also, it's clear that crypto is becoming an important part of the world's banking system. A rumor that has been going around for years is finally coming true, and it's kind of exciting to watch. Also, let's look at this measure. By 1.58%, the stablecoin market reached a new all-time high in June. That's growth for 21 months in a row, making steady coins one of the safest areas of crypto. It's no news that people all over the world are using stablecoins, and big players and even governments are making big moves to get people to use them. This is another interesting thought. Sergey, one of the founders of Chainlink, recently said that stablecoins might be worth more than all cryptocurrencies combined in just 2 or 3 years. He thinks that soon there will be more real-world assets, RWAS, than native crypto assets, which will totally change the industry. This change could cause huge growth in the economy, and rules will be very important in making that happen. Right now, there are 2 great chances for crypto coders. On the buy side of payments, stablecoins could work successfully at large scale. Second, issuing assets and making tokenized products that have good risk-reward potential. This fits exactly with what Bo Hines has been saying about how much potential there is in this area. Think 15, 20, or even 50 trillion once laws about stablecoins are passed. Having stablecoin rules will change everything, not just for crypto but also for traditional banking. This could make safe coins one of the most important parts of the crypto world. Okay, let's break this down. What does this all mean? David Sachs has a plan to begin with. He wants to bring up the bill before the August break and have it marked up by the first week of September. Finish everything by the end of September. That's when he wants to finish both the market system and the stablecoin bill. Now, why does this matter? If everything goes as planned, the crypto market could become clear and stablecoin laws could be finished by the end of September. It's only 2 months away. This could really change the market and make things more interesting. It looks like July will be a big month. A bill that could make things clearer in the crypto space is on its way to the Senate. Now is the last chance to experience crypto without any rules. But I really think that once rules are in place, we'll see huge growth that we could never have imagined. This is where the real promise lies, as adoption speeds up like crazy. We're getting closer to mass usage than we think, and it all starts with strong laws. Also, it's exciting that even the Federal Reserve has said that stablecoins are a good step forward, which shows that rules are being worked on. Now imagine how that would work for real-time cross-border agreements. In this case, XRP really shines, because it is both fast and useful. Coin world is having a great time right now. Take a look and decide for yourself. Let me say that the coins are shaky. If I may, I do share the worries you hear here, but I also think it's a good thing that we don't have any rules for these yet. In the US, we worked hard in the last Congress to get along with people from both parties, to make something like that. Right now, it looks like we're pretty much done making a framework, which I believe we need. We need a federal and state-level regulatory system if we want to have stablecoins, which it looks like we do. I think we're making progress toward that goal. The Federal Reserve knows that big changes are on the way. New laws are on the way, which will allow a lot of safe coins to be used. When it comes to safe coins, RLUSD is one name that stands out to me. It's growing quickly, more quickly than most stablecoins. Out of the top 10 stablecoins by market cap, growth has been pretty steady. But in just 30 days, RLUSD has grown by an amazing 51%. That's not all. The number of transfers made each month has gone up by an amazing 89%. Those numbers really blow my mind. I want to thank Anderson very much for making this public. The RLUSD has been getting a lot of attention, and I think it's a good bet. It's time to talk about what's going on with Ripple and RLUSD, as they are really making some big moves right now. With these changes, RLUSD might be able to grow quickly and even fight with big names like USDC and Tether. Of course, it won't happen right away, or even this year, but I really think RLUSD could become one of the most popular safe coins. Do not forget that RLUSD only started in December. In just 7 months, its market cap has grown from nothing to over $400 million. In fact, it's now more like $470 million. Also, both the number of users and the amount of money transferred each month are going up quickly. Because Ripple is making big changes to RLUSD, all of this growth is possible. The exciting part is that RLUSD is being made like crazy. Not long ago, 16 million were made, then 14 million, and finally 14.5 million. Think about this interesting thing. In just a few days, 44.5 million RLUSD were made. Yes, from June 27 to July 3. And this rise is linked to all the exciting things going on with RLUSD right now. We'll get to that in a moment, but first I want to bring up something else. It's getting really hot in the stablecoin fight. Other countries are paying close attention to what's going on in the US. Big Chinese tech companies, like Alibaba's Ant Group, want their central bank to allow yuan-based stablecoins to compete with the growing popularity of USD-backed ones. Soon there will be a real stablecoin fight, which will only make stablecoins an even bigger part of the world's money system. Why? Countries and businesses are racing to create a stablecoin that will replace the US dollar as the main currency. It's important to remember that stablecoins can be linked to any paper currency. Let's say that countries start to accept stablecoins in their own currencies, and businesses like Ant Group start to use stablecoins that are linked to currencies like the yuan. That will make the battle for stablecoins much tougher. It means that more value and volume are being moved along the chain. This will make the networks that support these safe coins stronger. The market will benefit a lot from this. For moving money around the world, stablecoins are becoming more and more important. When people trade more value on these networks, the market gets stronger. It's all about making a much bigger network effect that isn't driven by hype or meme coins, but by moving real-world usefulness and value around 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That changes everything, so pay attention. Let's talk about what's been going on with RLUSD lately, since we're talking about big changes. The real action began on June 3, when RLUSD was publicly recognized as a cryptocurrency token by the Dubai Financial Services Authority, DFSA. This was huge news because it made it business-grade, compliant, and built for real use, which greatly increased its reach in the DFSA and throughout the UAE. Aeon and Ripple then joined forces a few weeks later, on June 24th, to make XRP and RLUSD usable for real-world transfers. This is very big. It means that you could reach more than 20 million merchants, such as shops and restaurants. In the middle of all that, Alchemy Pay made another big move. As of right now, 173 countries can use Alchemy Pay's on- and off-ramps with RLUSD. This is a big step forward for the company. That's really cool. That wasn't all, though. Right after that, they told us some more exciting news. Ripple is putting everything on the line by asking the OCC to give it a national bank charter. What does this mean? It means that soon Ripple USD funds could be kept directly with the Fed. This would add an extra layer of security and make trust in RLUSD more reliable in the future. Also, it's a huge step toward getting institutions to use RLUSD. That's not all. Ripple and OpenPay said on July 2 that they are making it easier for more people to make fast, legal cross-border payments. OpenPay's real-time euro to pound rails are now linked to Ripple payments, and RLUSD can now be directly issued and burned. This makes it easy for businesses to switch between regular currency and stablecoins. Do not forget the huge update from BitMEX either.